Hello, Morgan. Hello, Au. Oh, welcome. Hello, Long. Hello, Happy Potato. Not quite afternoon for me yet. Oh, it is actually a pretty good morning, though. Despite the fact it's a Monday, it's like I'm actually happy to be back at work. Hello, Dre. Got Ari 6-star today, and she's crazy. Yes. Yes, she is. Hello, Rivy. Blind. Jump. Hello, Bob. So today we're going to be showcasing a bunch of different champion 6-stars. I look through, and there's like over 10 champions that are either upgraded to 5 stars or they're 6 stars. One of them is going to be Darius that we're going to showcase today. Heard from a lot of people that his 6-star is terrible. I did one match with him earlier, and it was interesting. It didn't feel great, but I feel like it's maybe one that if you get used to, you could actually be pretty good with. We'll have to see, though. But the 6-star, when allies attack, summon a random Noxian ally with a cost equal to your mana gems. Now, unlike Pike, this is not a unit that is attacking with you. It's just going to be summoned on your board. And honestly, quite often the units, at least the one match I played, quite often the units this is hitting kind of suck. Because there are a lot of very good Demacian units, but there's also a lot of them that are very niche. And at least last time I played, kept hitting a lot of like the niche units that just weren't really good for you. It's trolling me. I have 2 Bilgewater Nova and 160 that I can't use. Same. I have, yeah, pretty much that exact same situation, but I also have extra Shurima ones as well. RNG the power, yes. Hello, Dune. So we also were able to get then his 1-star that's sadly locked behind the 6-star and a gemstone. So Legion Grenadier, his ancient coin. This is actually a pretty big upgrade. So we're going to be trying to do Darius. I did a Starforged build earlier, and it was fine. But we're going to try this. So Packed Powder and Crown Guard. The point is that we could potentially do a attack with our units, get some damage down, and then be able to drop Darius pretty early on, and he'll immediately get a rally going. Also the Black Shield, just to try to protect our units. Haven't really done this before for Darius, but I think it should be pretty solid. For the champs, we can't maybe get to 6 stars. Do you think bonus stars is worth it? Some bonus stars are definitely worth it. It's kind of a case-by-case basis. But yeah, there's some champions, like Swain is the perfect example of this, of just getting him to your 4 stars right here, and then getting this bonus node makes him feel like he's always feels really, really good. But this just makes him feel so much better. So yeah, some bonus nodes are really worth getting. But yeah, for my bad luck, I have Bilgewater Nova Crystal, 90 Bilgewater Shards, so almost 2 of them, 2 Shurima Crystals, and then, yeah, I have 180 Bilgewater Star Crystals. So I also have the issue with Bilgewater where I have way more resources than I can actually use. Hello, Vassus. I'm trying Ari. Is it just me, or is Essence Theft not even that good on her? I feel like others are better options. Yeah, that's accurate. Like, it is good on her, so it's not like it's bad. Are there other things that are better? Yes. So it's nice. I have 3 Bandle Nova Crystals. I mean, that's pretty rough if you have 3 Bandle and you've already used, like, already have everyone else already upgraded. At least Bandle's a region that there's a good amount. Like, you have Nora, Yumi, Heimer. Yeah, the Essence Thief or Essence Theft, I forget which one it is for Ari, is solid. It's not crazy, though. But yeah, let's grab Darius, and we're going to go ahead and try him out with the 4.5 adventure. So, round end, grant all units 2 power. Could be good for us. Heroics, grant the foe strongest ally 2/2 for each other allies. This will be rough, as well as the deadly. No loaded dice on Darius. I thought he was one of the only champs that could use it. Yes, he can use it, but that doesn't mean we want to use it every build. So it's not bad, but it's not like we want to always be using that. I'm not sure this is necessarily his best build. It's just one I kind of want to try out. Disappointed we can't use Targon Nova on Yuumi. Yeah, I mean, they have to choose which region to go with. I think before we'll hop in here, we'll just drop a quick ad break. So we need to go to the bathroom, get a drink or anything. Go ahead and do that right now, and then we're going to go ahead and tackle this adventure. Oh yeah, with the pre-rolls, I think most of you guys should dodge. I hope they do something to address kind of the issue with getting duplicate Nova Crystals. Because, yeah, there are some people that just have really bad luck. Like, I'm sitting on, like, 3 Nova Crystals that I can't use. And I know there's other people in that same boat, so hopefully they do something. I somewhat doubt it, or anytime soon, just because there's so many improvements that can be made to the game, and that they are making. Like, the animation speed is so good. But some things like the Nova Crystal is probably going to take a little bit. Is Miss or Pike is better? Miss or Pike? Miss Fortune, especially if you have her relic, is generally stronger. A lot of people still choose Pike just because they enjoy playing him more. But yeah, Miss Fortune, especially if you have her relic, is stronger. Nova being universal would make more sense, sadly. That would be nice. Like, even if it's, okay, you're going to make it so the star crystals are still region locked. Making a Nova crystal just go for anyone, that would be nice. That'd be great. Got Freljord today. Is Ashe 6-star good or Voli? Most people say the Ashe 6-star is better. We'll actually potentially be trying the Volibear 6-star later, though. Struggling with the 6.5 fiddle. Do you plan to do a guide on it like Swain? Possibly. It's really going to depend on if I have time. So yeah, that's possibly. All right, let's load in here. All right, let's go for power here. Higher education, sharing is caring. Sharing is caring is solid, and it is something we could potentially try to build around. Can be really good if we get like double attack. It's not really that good on its own. So trying to reroll for like Trifarian or Titanic Wake, Rally, any of those could be good. I think we'll try to go with it and just try to see, like, since we're getting this first thing, we can try to build around it. So we'll grab that here and let's go for the Scavenger. Misfortune with her relic is a cheat code, pretty much, yeah. All right, we can get rid of the Assessor. Actually, you know what? This is okay. Having a little bit of extra draw is not bad. And yeah, we are on 2x speed because it's just really, really nice. And to be honest, it makes editing so much easier. Okay, Medical Student. Interesting. Yeah, like there's a lot of really good military units in Noxus, but okay, that's fine. But quite often you just hit units that don't really help you as much. I think let's drop this here and just kill their one unit.
Come on, people. Let's make tomorrow today.
Let's drop this here.
Watch your backs. Where are you from? Keep it up. Coming in hot.
Alright, so I think we could attack like this, probably end the game. If not, we could then also attack with our Darius. But GG. How important is the Swain relic for Swain? It's nice, but he is still really strong without it. Like, Miss Fortune is much more reliant on her relic. She can still be fine without it, but for Swain, it is nice to have, but honestly, just going for like Gatebreaker and Double Riptide is also ridiculously strong. So it's definitely helpful, but don't feel like you need to have it for Swain. What's the warp speed animation? Some new setting? Yeah, so they added the increase animation speed in the most recent patch. So you can do 2 times, 3 times, or 4.5 times speed. And they'll be adding a 1.5 times speed in the future. Next patch, that is. Deal 1 to an enemy elusive. So we could drop this and give all of our units elusive. Yeah, I think we'll do it just for that. Also, the fact that this regen and elusive means if we get evolution, it could be really good. All right, we really want, goodness, double attack. Anyone have double attack? All right, elusive, regen, whole bunch of stats. Wow. Twisted Fate. He does have quick attack, which is nice. I do like Renekton, and being able to drop Renekton and just give our entire board elusive wouldn't be terrible. And also Renekton is just a very good general champion, so we could do some revels here, but I think let's grab this. All right, solitary, spells, item. Power is tempting. Sure, let's go for a bookie. Funny thing about the speed is somehow it's making me play faster too, which sometimes forces a mistake. Yeah. Let's get rid of a couple of these. Even though they're good, we want to get our champions. 6-star Darius feels okay. I'm at 3 stars. He's just so meh. Let's drop this one here. Actually, let's go ahead and kill the Kingpin. We're not going to get a lot of damage down. Well, he's always actually just going to stay stunned, so kind of doesn't matter. Let's go for damage. It is nice getting extra units. All right, we could drop our Renekton. They're probably going to kill some of our units. But sure, let's try. All right, so this will be able to level up our Renekton. All right, so here we can attack with these two. And again, we're ending, but this is kind of the turn where we can do like a ton of damage, because we're not only ending right here, but we would get our Darius leveled, and then we could play him. He would give us another rally, so we could get like 3 rallies this round, but we're just kind of overkilling them like crazy. GG. I will say I did one run earlier when I first got the 6-star, and I was able to take Darius into a 6.5 Nightmare and win. So it's not like he's terrible. Draw a champion, not bad. Ally strikes a unit. Solid, but it is a 5 cost, which is a little rough. We normally want to use this on our units, although it would give us a unit. So that's not terrible. Sure, let's actually grab that. Let's go for item chest. Ruthless Predator. Glass Cutter having more stats is actually solid, so I think we'll go there. And yeah, let's try to get this power, so let's go for the Kelp Maidens. This 4.5, definitely more lethal than everything is Draven. Yeah. Let's honestly get rid of most of these. Spicy, you prefer Darius or Samira 6-star? I don't have Samira at 6-star. I could get her there, but I'm saving my Nova Crystal for Ambessa. But I feel like the 6-star probably helps Darius more than the 6-star helps Samira potentially. I think she's probably better at just her like 5-star threshold. Sure, let's drop this here, even though it's probably just going to die.
Business time.
So we could hold off on this unit and use it to get a rally later. Yeah, let's try. This is a lot of power and it would kind of get wasted. Oh, hate Kelp Maidens. So we could drop a big unit right here and just prepare for next round, or we could try to stun them. I think let's drop our Renekton. We could potentially get him leveled. Alright, solid. So we could drop this here. Our Darius did get cost increased, so we're not actually going to be able to play him regardless. So yeah, I think let's go right here. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's try to just do as much damage as possible. And GG. Who do you think the current best champ is? Viego. I think Viego. A lot of people say Swain. I like Swain a lot, but I would still lean towards Viego. Iron Legionary. Killing one of our own units is a little rough, but this would have a ton of power. And we should be able to cancel the play effect if we want and just play him as is. Alright, so let's go for a power here. Spells cost one less. Ally buffs except barrier are permanent. Alright, this is where I think let's reroll for like Titanic Wake, Trifarian, Rally, any of those. Alright, Titanic Wake, this one is very, very good. Yeah, let's grab that. Let's go for champion item. So I think we'll go for Dragon. Well, Shadow Totem would be really big. And I think they fixed the issue where the second copy doesn't steal your buff. But it still would be very large. Sure, potentially we could drop Renekton, have him do a ton of damage. Although normally we're dropping him when we... on our second turn. I think let's actually go for Dragon Tooth just to make sure he hits that Titanic threshold, even if we don't give him the extra stats from our play effect. Alright, let's go for healer here. What are we at health-wise? We could heal up. A lot of our units are solid. Yeah, we don't necessarily have anything in our hand that's too bad. I think let's get rid of the Bloodthirsty Marauder. It's not terrible, we just have kind of other better cards. Let's go for Poppy.
Huh? You want me? Well, okay.
Is Crown Guard better than Cease and Desist? It's easier to trigger, but they're both pretty similar, to be honest. Black Shield, Darius is actually good because his units get pinged easily. Yes, that is the point. Alright, let's... You know what? Let's stick with it. This is fine. Alright, so we could drop this. It would probably die. We could save the Glass Cutter to give it to all of our units. Although, let's actually try to kill... Goodness, I thought their unit would be a little bit smaller. That Deathless, though. With Poppy, since they have Heroics twice, they're going to get crazy scaling. So we want to try to kill their units if at all possible. Okay, nice.
You shall be obeyed.
We are pretty consistent with getting our kills or ending the game at the same time.
Strike hard.
So we haven't actually needed to play our Darius for the rally. He's kind of like our backup just in case we need another rally to go, but this actually is going pretty well. GG. I look forward to getting a Black Shield relic someday. Yeah, I've actually been liking it on a lot of champions. Like, it was really good on Evelyn. We used it a bunch on her. I think let's go for Renekton with Mana Deposit. Seems pretty good. You can get free blockers if needed. Yeah, I think the 6-star Darius, like Darius overall, is really a champion you have to play in a specific way, otherwise he's bad. And so a lot of people think he's worse than he is because you really have to play it on his terms. And so I think the 6-star can be good if you get used to it, potentially. All right, so we could get the Lux power. Not terrible. Cards you draw cost 1 less. Also not bad. This could potentially let us play our Renekton turn 1. We could reroll for, again, like the Rally or Trifarian, but I think we just grab this. Let's see. So Mist Wraith, Mage Seeker. I think they have capture cards. They have a lot of drain, though. For either one, I mean, our Spell Shield should help us regardless. I think let's go for the Mage Seeker. Why wouldn't the summon unit be an attacking unit? Yeah, we have been asking that from day one. I feel like people was expecting the creator unit to be attacking. I mean, that would make sense. That would work out really, really well. Let's get rid of these two. Nice. Having to put if into describing why a 6-star is already strong is kind of disappointing. Yes, I think it can be a solid 6-star. It's definitely going to be on the weaker side compared to many other champions, though. That's totally true. Excuse me. Speaking of Lux, I have a Demacia Nova Crystal. Any thoughts on Lux or Vayne? I went for Vayne because I prefer Vayne. I think both of them are going to be very strong. So that is really going to be up to you. I think both are very, very good. I personally went for Vayne just because I like her better. Hello, Grape. Let's drop our turn 1 Renekton. Alright, so he's already... I mean, he's just going to be able to end. Because we could just attack, rally. GG. Fiddlesticks with Deceiver's Crest and Chemtech Duplicator is so fun. Haven't actually done that one. I did try Deceiver's Crest, but honestly, it normally would get drawn at the end of a round, and so it was useless. Nora gets a pass because she's such a fun mechanic. Yeah, her 6-star is probably not the best. Do you know when Mbessa is going to release? No. That's honestly, it's just a rumor at this point. Lux's version 2 6-star feels like it's out of place since it fits her previous iteration much more for spells. Not even sure Vayne needs it. With mana flow and 2-cost tumble is pretty insane. Vayne is really good at 5 stars. The 6-star just makes you even better. I think let's go for Elixir for the champion draw. That's nice. Let's go for the epic chest. Summon a follower, Savage Shield. Glass Cutter is really, really good, but we're already pretty much playing our Renekton for this mana. I think getting more copies of this isn't bad. Alright, Apprehend, Reckless, Sivir. Treacherous Terrain is okay, but I think let's try to get something a little bit better. Let's actually leave here. Okay, there's no other shops. This is our only place to get a power. Takes a minute sometimes. This is actually pretty good. This gives our units a lot more survivability. So yeah, we can grab that. We only have one reroll. I don't think we really care about a lot of these. Like, they're solid, but we already have a pretty good win condition right now. Spells, item. Let's go for the item chest. So, Plaza Guardian. Did they fix Starforged on Fiddle? Or the lucky one whom some setup is working? I think that's still not working. Let's... yeah, go right here. Yeah, I use Deceiver's Crest on Fiddle as well, and it often doesn't work because Fiddle gets drawn at the end of the round from your 3-star because it's a round end effect. So often he gets summoned, and then the 0-cost copy of his champion spell goes back up in price. So that's why it's like not really the greatest. How far into 1,000 Ventures? Like almost 800. All right, let's just drop our Renekton. And yeah, we can just at this point. See, this is the great thing about Darius. His star powers work so well. We could, sure, we might as well play him once this game, even though the rally's going to be overkill. His powers just work so well with so many units. GG. This is the big issue with the 6-star. You get good rolls like this, and it literally does nothing for you. Yeah, that's true. We can go for Grifters here. Yeah, sure. Let's just keep going for it. All right, what do we want to cut? I think let's actually cut Affectionate. That's fine. And let's go for Lulu.
Pleased to meet you.
Did you try what Sunny used? Fiddle's Relic, Nora, and Misfortune? Yes, I did use that. I didn't use it because that's what Sunny used. I actually don't watch his content, but yeah, I think I used like the same build. Let's get rid of most of these, to be honest. All right, we drew Renekton. So that's going to be pretty much game. Yeah, let's drop this here, see what we get. Scout. So we'll attack like this because otherwise the scout would be wasted. Let's go ahead and attack right here. And yeah, GG. All right, Darius, as normal, can be pretty crazy. The 6-star, though, didn't help us that much there. It's nice being able to get a strong effect, but really with his 3 and 2-star, and then also the fact you're getting like the extra mana from your 5-star, that is just so good. And there's so many powers that you just get one of them, and suddenly you go out of control. So if you get like Round Start Rally, Trifarian Might, Titanic Wake, any of those, and Darius just goes absolutely crazy. Now, you do have to get lucky and actually get one of those powers, but Darius just scales so well, and you can just not even play him. Like, we played him once this entire adventure, I think, and even then he wasn't really needed. So he is a solid champion, but yeah, the 6-star doesn't give you as much power as it does many other champions. What's the best champ to nuke Lissandra? 6.5? Lissandra isn't a 6.5. 5-star seems more impactful than the 6-star? Probably, yeah. All right, well, that was fun. So next up for the weekly, we have this 5.5 up against Aesol. We have Chronicle of Ruin, so round start, kill all units and revive them. Broken Blade, when the player plays a card, increase the cost of other copies of it everywhere by 2, and then Deadly. Now for this one, I think we're going to try our 6-star Volibear, specifically because of his 2-star. When you summon a Titanic ally, it strikes the weakest enemy. So if we get a Titanic unit on the board, every time it gets killed by that round start effect, it's just going to get a strike off and kill one of the enemy units. So this should be really good. Also, we do have our Volibear at 6 stars, so when you summon a Titanic ally, grant it 2/2 for each stack of Sigil of the Storm. One issue with this is a lot of these extra stats are actually going to get reset, so that will be a bit sad, but getting the extra strikes off should make it worth it. Yeah, this will make our unit bigger. When they get died or killed and revive, they will lose the bonus stats, so little sad there, but still should be pretty good. And then I think for Volibear, we're going to go for Starforged and Disciple, and we're actually going to try Black Shield again. So obviously get extra mana for Volibear, great. Disciple, try to get it on the board earlier. But with the Black Shield, since this is going to refresh every time one of our units gets killed by the Chronicle of Ruin, this just makes sure our units pretty much always have Spell Shield, because they get it refreshed every single round. And it's just nice to make sure our units don't get hit by anything stupid and annoying. So yeah, this is what we will try here. Hytos finally had the Lux 6-star, and it feels lacking. I don't regret it, however. Good to know. Yeah, that's one of the 6 stars I don't have. We love summon effects? Yes. The fact that the 3.5 Fiddle Adventure are better than Weekly Nightmare is diabolical. I mean, that was intentional. They want to put the easier, or give you more rewards in the easier adventures, because they know some people can't handle the higher level adventures. Voli has the worst 4-star. Yeah, sadly, yes. I think I'll just play Vex and sit back and watch them burn. Yes, Vex would be really good here. The one issue is we just showcased 6-star Vex recently, and so that's why I'm going for Volibear, because we haven't showed his 6-star yet. But if you have a 6-star Vex, or even 4-star Vex, definitely use it here. It's going to be hilarious. You're just going to destroy everything. Sneaky 3v3, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Before we load in here, again, we'll just drop a quick ad break. So if you need to go to the bathroom or go and get a drink, go ahead and do that now. Also, we need to update the title. There we go. After Lux 2.0, get her 6-star. She really needed a board presence badly. Without it, the 6-star effect is really weak. Sometimes you use your 6-star to fully when your board is full because you're forced to open attack. How do you like 6-star Vex? I got it. It's nice, but a bit underwhelming. I like it a lot. I love the fact that you're cascading effects. You're killing one unit, which then dies and glooms the board, which kills a unit that dies and then glooms the board. I think it's really, really good, actually. I don't personally find it underwhelming. It reminds me a lot of Swain and how you like kill one unit to kill the whole board. I think the Vex 6-star is good. Do I need to be careful choosing how to use the gemstones? Personally, I only use gemstones on something that's going to affect the whole region. So I don't get the ones that like increase your support champion having an extra item, increasing your chance to get epic items and things like that. I only use it like everyone from this region gets extra gold, everyone in this region gets extra rerolls, increased XP. All right, everyone should be back. Let's go ahead and go in here. With Vex, you're also debuffing other units, which helps you stay alive. Yeah, Vex is so much fun. Playing her with a full constellation is amazing. All right, power. Disarmed is nice. Yips. We have some one costs. Disarmed is decent. Also, look at the first target we have. That sucks. I think let's try to get something a little bit more impactful. I think we'll actually go for gearing up just so that we have 2 more units that our Volibear can try to kill. So essentially this is giving us like 2 cost reduction on Volibear. So sure. But yeah, turn 1 or like first fight, Reckoner. Oh boy. Sometimes 6-star Vex pops up like a full board of spiders, but in general, I feel like her star discoveries her real 6-star. The 6-star isn't doing anything. Yes, Vex is kind of fight dependent. Sometimes you're able to get like just do tons of damage. You're really, really good when the enemy has a bunch of units, especially a bunch of small units. So yeah, Vex is somewhat fight reliant, but I think she's always good. She just is extra good in some fights. Let's get rid of Bjerg. And yeah, we can hold on to the rest. Yeah, Frozen Tomb and Starforge both don't work, which is unfortunate. Let's actually try to go for... Well, how much is this going to do? Let's pass and see what they play. Okay, so this would give us a bunch of sigils. Give us down to 2 cost reduction. Yeah, this can be okay.
Won't get past me. We 3 will have blood.
So we could drop a flash freeze. Yeah, I think let's go for it. Let's actually frostbite the one with Challenger. Lysandra. Sundra will be nice. Yeah, let's go here.
This storm brings death. Killing the light.
Suppose we could have frostbitten one of the other ones so Volibear hit him. Alright, we can, yeah, drop the Sunderer just to make sure they don't have any units. Alright, so we're gonna sadly lose our buffs,
Let us turn this tundra.
but still good.
The storm breaks all.
Alright, so we don't have quite enough to end. I think let's drop this here.
Mountain and covered in ice. A chill in the air.
Thread cutter.
Alright, so again, not quite enough to end, but close.
I wield the storm.
Also, considering we're going up against the Reckoner, which is one of the hardest opponents, this is going pretty well. And yeah, we'd be able to get some strikes off here if they had anyone. Tribeless. Sure. It won't quite kill, but it'll be decent. Oh, right, because the extra sigils. That's actually really, really good.
I care not whose blood is spilled.
Okay. That's not going to be that big of a deal.
I care not whose blood is spilled.
Okay, getting those nice strikes off. Perfect.
Let it whelps.
GG.
The snow is red from our foes.
So happy you get Volibear 6-star. I love getting 10 plus sigils for a 2020 on my Volibear. Yeah, I am happy I was able to get 2 of the Freljord ones. All right, so 2 cost reductions. This would be a 4 cost, but it's not Titanic. If you would get a mana gem instead, refill your spell mana. Battering Ram would get a strike off, but it wouldn't hit at all. I suppose we'll go here. Potentially, if we have sigils, this can actually hit someone. We could use a reroll, but I think we'll save that for a shop. Let's see. So Galio, he would get multiple strikes off. Not necessarily terrible. That one's not quite Titanic. Yeah, I think Galio was fun. Sure, let's just go here. Alright, spells, or gold. I think let's go for Field Musicians. We could get a lot of kills here. So yeah, let's go ahead and go here. If I add extra item and fiddle, extra 2 nightmares, yeah, you should. But he's still gonna be like in the bottom of the deck. Let's get rid of Battering Ram, and we'll not hold on to double Valhyr Prophet. Well, normally would be good. The cost increase for the adventure would make it kind of bad a little bit. I think we'll hold off and drop this next round. Let's maybe go for an Invocation. And let's drop an Unscarred Reaver. Actually, I suppose, yeah, we should actually go for Valhyr's Prophet, because every time this dies, it's going to give us extra sigils. So that actually wouldn't be terrible.
Traditions are lost if not passed on.
All right, so I was wanting to play Valhyr, but they're probably going to attack. So I think let's potentially just drop our Volibear and try to immediately get some kills going.
This storm brings me through it all. I wield the storm.
All right, we can drop the Battering Ram, and it should get buffed up and then strike. Yes, nice. Granted, a lot of these stats will get lost. All right, not terrible. Deal 2 to all units. That would give us 2 kills. Although we might want to hold off. Let's drop this first. We want them to play more units. Oh, those are actually pretty big units. All right, do we want the Reaver? I think we just want to do damage. If we have units die, it's not a big deal. Yeah, let's just go for it.
How'd you do that?
Let us turn this tundra red.
All right, nice. We really just need to get more Titanic units. Also,
Blood is spilled.
Just like we practiced.
are they keeping all their stats? Because they are just getting bigger and bigger. Oh, does this, when you summon a Titanic ally, grant it 2/2 for each stack of Sigil of the Storm? So if we keep having sigils, our units actually keep getting bigger when they get summoned. That's actually awesome. So you're not actually getting countered really by the Chronicle. That's fantastic. I think we still need to drop our tribe list to be able to get some kills going, but that's really good to know.
Tales of our past are seeds.
What do you tell the offerers?
So yeah, we need to try to stack this back up, but that is awesome.
You cannot overcome me.
We've been through a lot. I failed you, Volibear.
Blood is spilled. Now we have fun.
All right. Let's go ahead, attack, and end the game. GG. I love Volibear. He's so much fun. Does Volibear care whose blood is spilled? No. See, Volibear, he's not the strongest champion, but he's just so fun. Crown Guard will be great. This is a summon effect. Our effects are summons, so these would both get strikes off, giving us a rally. Like, yeah, Crown Guard is always a good one to get. All right, Swift Wing or Stagehand. Again, Swift Wing is normally having a lot of units, so this would be solid. All right, do we want a spells chest or do we want a spells chest? Tough questions right here. I think we'll pick the spells chest over the spells chest and grant an ally 2 power. Kind of don't care. Fully heal damaged allies also doesn't really matter. I think let's try one reroll just to see if we can get something really good. This is solid, yeah. All right, Swift Wing. Spells can actually be really nice for Volibear, because if you can get some with your sigils, your storm calling, really nice to have. Let's give it a shield, and we can hold on to these. What relic should be used on Misfortune 6-star if you don't have Echoing or Shock and Awe? Grand General's counter plan is pretty nice, so I would go with that. You could honestly run multiple Grand General's counter plan. You could also go for like Corrupt the Star Fragment is pretty good. You can go for Challenger on all your units, Blade Rack, and I mean, go watch my Misfortune guide. They all should be there. What counts as deep in the Fiddle deck? Not sure. It's either like bottom half or bottom 15. I don't know exactly. They should have extended the unit-specific items from stars into invoke manifest cards. Yeah, it would have been nice. Illusion of choice, pretty much. So I think let's actually drop our profit. That way, every round start, they're going to summon more sigils. And let's drop an Unscarred Reaver. And we'll just pass. Alright, so we can drop our Volibear. And yeah, these should get us a good amount of kills. Alright, so they'll be able to get killing our units, but we're just going to get more. And I think we're going to hold off and not play this yet. Do we want to play this? I think we'll pass for now.
Let us turn this tundra red.
All right, let's just attack and end the game. GG. Is this 2x speed? Yes. We'll probably go to 1.5 for content once that comes out. She Who Wanders, obliterate all units with less than... I forget that amount. But sure, another giant Titanic unit. Sounds fun. Shop or champion item. I think since we've been able to pick up a couple units, we'll go for the champion item. If we hadn't gotten Titanic units, I think I'd go for the shop. But yeah, let's go ahead and go here. Overwhelm, Spirit. I mean, he gets Overwhelm when he levels, so that's not terrible. But I think we'll grab it here just in case we want to do an attack right away. We could reroll for something better, but I want to potentially use the reroll for the power over here. So it's fine. Mostly we're getting this for extra copies of our Volibear. All right, what do we want to cut? We can probably cut the battering ram or the mountain drake. I think we'll actually get rid of the mountain drake just because this isn't Titanic. And so unless we can get this to Titanic, we'd rather play other cards. Yeah, let's get rid of that one. All right, let's go to Trundle. I've missed playing Volibear. He's so much fun. When you go back to 1 times, it feels like slow motion. You'll probably have a gigantic Volibear before he levels. True. Let's give it a battering ram, and we can hold on to the rest. All right, so we'll immediately drop our profit once again, just to try to get as much cost reduction as possible. And we're just gonna pass. We're just trying to develop our board for our Volibear.
Welcome to the tipsy hour.
Also notice we have not used the vulnerable from our 4th star a single time. Let's drop Volibear.
Good. They are less satisfying. Killing life.
Yeah, let's actually go for Crown Guard.
Nothing back. Let Volhear's will be done.
Alright. That's a lot of damage.
Let us turn this tundra red.
Also, best level up. Volibear has the best level up animation.
Weak and unworthy.
I care not whose blood is
Spell shield. Pretty clutch.
I wield
GG. Viego or Gwen to 6 stars, got a crystal. I actually have them both at 6 stars. I have not played Gwen enough. Viego is super, super good. Right now, I think he's probably, in general, the best champion. However, I think Gwen 6 stars is probably very, very good. I haven't tested it much, though. So, I would go for Viego. But I'll probably do some Gwen content with the 6 stars shortly. So if you wanted to wait for that, like, that wouldn't be necessarily a bad idea. But Viego at 6 stars is crazy. Let's go for Ancient Coin. Any cost reduction is nice. Being able to play him turn 1 would be fantastic. Spellslinger, not terrible. Could be better. Could play our Invocation for free, at least the first time. It's nice. I think let's try a reroll, see if we can get something a little bit better. It would make some of our units stronger. Potentially it'd make it harder for us to kill them to get sigils. I think we'll still go for it, though. Alright, cut a card or a chamber. We already have Spell Shield, so chamber's kind of pointless. Let's go for Blighted Ravine. Is 6-star Viego better than Asol? Yeah, I think so. Is Kaisa 6-star worth getting, or am I better off waiting for another Shurima champ? Kaisa 6-star is definitely worth getting. It is fantastic. The Overwhelm wouldn't have been bad, but we already have it on a decent amount of units, and we already have it on Volibear himself, like, just as an item. This is okay. Alright, so we're still going to drop this here. Suppose if we got the cost reduction on spells, we could drop him now as a 1 cost. But yeah, we'll go ahead and pass.
With 2 minds, honor the Merkwolf.
Alright, let's drop our Volibear.
Good. They are less satisfying. Killing life.
I've got these.
And let's try to drop our Galio. Solid. And yeah, we'll end here.
Let us turn this tundra red.
Spicy, how do you get so many epic relics though? For one, I've been playing since the very beginning, so I've been able to buy them on repeat the entire time. So all the non-paid ones, I've just gotten them all that way. And then for the other ones, I've just been buying the celebration bundles. All right, let's go ahead and attack. We can then drop Crown Guard and attack again. Man, Volibear is crushing with this modifier. It is great. It is also good to know that since this is a summon effect, both of your units actually benefit. So like both her and her ephemeral copy both were massive from the sigils, which is pretty good. Anyways, GG. This is, yeah, so much fun. At a glance, it doesn't seem as impactful as other 6 stars. I agree, and I still don't think his 6 star is insane. I don't think, like, I would say Volibear is probably the bottom half of 6 stars, but I think he is still a very fun and solid champion. All right, so we could go for Bright Steel just as another Titanic unit. Could go for Bjerg. I think we kind of have enough Titanic units at the moment, so let's just go here for some extra draw, I think. And then let's also potentially cut the Tribeless. He's really not that great of a Titanic unit. Yeah, let's get rid of him. All right, we have 1 reroll left. Shadow Totem is actually not terrible. This is better in longer drawn out matches. This normally isn't really gonna matter, because most of our units are going to be at full health, and a lot of them either have higher health or their health and power is equal. See, that's honestly not that good. Let's try a reroll. More units for our Volibear to kill. Solid. Let's get the Shadow Totem so we can get 2 strikes off, because remember, the sigils will boost up this attack, so it's not going to be actually at 0. And I think we're fine. Yeah, we're good. So champion item spells. Let's go for the champion item. So Mirror Mage. You got Ashe to 6 star? Yes. We actually will probably do Ashe in the next run. This run is insane, or feels like. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. This is fine. All right, so this gives us 4 cost reduction because it's summoning 2 units. It's both making Sigils of the Storm, so this is actually a net positive to make, because it's costing us 3 mana, but it's giving us 4 cost reduction, so I think it's worth it. Oh no, the sigils are... We don't even move for the sigils. Didn't even think about that. Let's just attack with this one. Yeah, math isn't mathing. All right, let's drop our Volibear. All right, let's go here. All right, Galio could die. Crown Guard looks tempting, though. Do we want to go for that? We might actually wait until the sigil actually goes off. Actually, those are going to be really big sigils. Yeah, let's just blast. Sure. All right. GG. I love getting start with 2 armed gearheads on Kaisa, especially now that I have 4 stars. Yeah, it is a pretty good one. Wrathful Rider is actually great. It's Titanic. It's pretty cheap. Yeah, Wrathful Rider is nice. One of the best Titanic units to grab. Let's go for the Nomad Medallion just so he's even cheaper. And let's actually get rid of the Unscarred Reaver. I don't think we're ever really going to need to play this. Although we could get rid of the Shield. Are we ever going to play Shield? Probably no. Let's go for Aurelion Soul.
Naturally.
New update, yet we still don't have the weekly quest refreshing on Monday. Yeah. I think let's get rid of She Who Wanders, and we can hold on to the rest.
How they stare.
Alright, so no champion. Let's go for the Entreat. There we go. Looks good.
Tremble before value. Killing light.
Alright, so we could attack, but we could save her for later. Gallia would probably die, though. Yeah, I think let's just drop Crown Guard. We're going to burn the attack token, but the double kills would be worth it.
Thread cutter.
Yeah, I do just hear Bread Cutter as well.
Ready for a beatdown. Let us turn this tundra red. I cannot whose blood is spilled.
Oh, I didn't even think about the fact that every time she's getting summoned, we're also getting our attack token.
Whose blood is spilled.
They're out of mana, so let's just build at our board. Let's drop our Galio.
Now may in-blooded whelps.
GG.
Wield the
Garen at home, pretty much. No, this is not PvP. Apologies. All right, that was a lot of fun. As far as a 6-star, it is great. It's actually probably one of my favorite 6-stars. At least I think it's, as far as fun, it's in like the top half of 6 stars. As far as actual power, it's probably in the bottom half, but it does make Volibear feel a lot better, and he's already a very solid champion. And it actually has some pretty interesting synergies that we didn't really notice before, because since your sigils are technically summon effects, they're more powerful than you'd really expect. But Volibear 6-star, really enjoying it. He was already one of my favorite champions, and this just makes him even better. Have you tried Evelyn against the Fiddlesticks Adventure? Yes. Yes, we did. A video about that will be coming out later in the week. Alright, Targon Star Crystal. Why don't they allow this gameplay in PvP? Probably because it'd be too broken. What are your best on fun, not power? It's so Caitlyn, definitely Caitlyn. She is one that's very fun, but not that powerful. Like, she's powerful in some situations. Volibear, Pike. And again, none of these are weak. It's just I play them more for fun than their power. Vex is both like really strong, but also very fun. Morgana is kind of that mix as well of like, I think her playstyle is very fun, but she is also incredibly powerful. I would say in general, champions that are on the weaker side, but I think are really, really fun, would probably be like Pike, Caitlyn, and Volibear. As far as Constellation champions. Kai'Sa or Talia for 6-star, I would go for Kai'Sa. I think it's a lot better. I have them both at 6 stars. Yeah, Kai'Sa is stronger. I have a PNZ Crystal. I have to choose between fun or something like Jace or Kate, or raw power with Jinx. I think Jace is actually really strong. I think Yeah, I think Jace is actually going to be really, really good. I think Jace is probably more powerful than Caitlyn. I think he's probably more powerful. I mean, Heimerdinger is technically not Vandal anymore. Yeah, I think Jace is actually probably one of the best. Which non-bundle exclusive relics would you use on Fiddle? That is kind of sad because all of his best ones are bundle specific. I really, really like Stalker's Blade, to be honest. Echoing is one that is okay. Essence or Fear Cleaving Axe, especially if you have him at 6 stars, is solid. I think Stack Deck could be pretty good on him. Potentially Beast Within for the Overwhelm. Chemtech can be fun. Gale Force can be... Well, it's... Gale Force is an interesting one. Fiddlesticks has an issue that sometimes he's summoned at the end of the round, which when that happens, it makes things like Gale Force and Deceiver's Crest terrible. If he doesn't get summoned at the end of the round, then those are great. Is Fiddle 6-star the new strongest champ? I wouldn't say no, so no. I think it's good, but I don't think it's the strongest. Also, looks like ad dropped. So I think I'm actually gonna hit up the bathroom. I suggest you do the same if you need to. I think Fiddle is top 5 in my opinion, but probably wrong. I could see Fiddlestick 6-star being in the top 5. Yeah, I'd probably go for still Swain. Swain, Misfortune, and Viego. Maybe like Jinx. Yeah, the Fiddlestick 6-star is up there. He's a contender, but I don't think he is the best. I think there might be certain situations where he's the best, but just in general, not really. All right, let's go for Ashe. We're now going to try out the Ashe 6-star. So we have when you decrease an enemy's power, randomly distribute that much power to allies in hand. And for that, we're going for triple Gatebreaker. So the plan is to try to get all of our units out of hand other than Ashe, let her stack up to the point where we drop her and she ends the game. So this should be pretty fun. Let's grab this here. As far as we're going up against, the 6.5 with Lysandra. They have Hugify and Scout Scheme, and also the Deadly. So this should be pretty good, just because the more power the enemy has, the stronger our Ashe is going to hit for. So this should be pretty good. Just adjusting the title. All right, let's go for Ashe and see how this does. Those gates won't know what hit them. Yeah, pretty much. All right, first power. Let's see. Slow but steady. This can be really fun if we get the right spells for it. Yeah, there are a lot of really good Frostbite slow spells, so I think we're actually going to grab this. Little Buddies could be good just to have a bunch of blockers. But slow but steady is fun. Let's go for fun. All right, Puff Cap Pup. Oh, man. That is bad. We're going to have 15 Puff Caps. Or not 15. We're going to have 30 Puff Caps every single round start. We might get wrecked just because of the random... Oh, man. This is going to be terrible. Do you think they'll ever make epic version of Crown Guard Gatebreaker? Maybe. Let's honestly try to get rid of a lot of our units. We want to hold on to our spells because we want our only champion in hand to be Ashe. And all of our puff caps hit the wrong target. Fun. Let's... We could go for Rhyme Fang and just kill that right away. Which we probably should, because otherwise it's probably going to kill us because it's doubling the puff caps. So yeah, we probably should do that. We were going to try to get more units out of our hand, but yeah, doubling that would be pretty terrible. Let's drop Omen Hawk, and we're probably going to drop our Ice Veil. We wanted them to drop something. Ooh, drawing a card. I actually don't want to do that. Alright, so this will be a little wasted, but let's get this out of hand. Oof, 8. Not the best. Let's flash freeze that. And sure, we'll drop our Ashe here. And then with the attack, I think we can end. Oh, actually, we had enough. GG. I thought we needed a little bit more. Well, that wasn't too bad. Quicksand can get a unit to 0. Yeah, we actually don't want Cythria, so let's grab the Quicksand. We could do a reroll for something better here, but we'll just grab this. I beat Fiddle with Jinx 3-star using her 1-turn KO cheating strat. Nice. I use Beast Within plus double Gatebreaker. Let's see, so Zed is fun. Not great that we have both of these in our opening hand, because that would potentially take some stuff from our Ashe. So that's not necessarily the best. That's a lot of strikes you would get off. I think we'll still go here. Zed's fun to play with. Monastery, item. And let's go for the item. Sure, let's go for... Well, the messenger does get a lot of units. They could let us scale up quite quickly. Let's try to go for this, actually. Let's get rid of the Farsights. We can hold on to the spells. All right, let's try to get some of these units out of hand. Man, the Ice Veil just constantly gets hit with
Paint is just accidental art.
all of the cards. We can go for Shadow Fiend.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sparkle fly.
Well, they're definitely scaling up. That's a little scary. Okay, that's not terrible. All right, let's go ahead and drop our Ashe.
Lead us to victory.
And GG. Nice. Well, that was pretty good. Little scary, but solid. Let's stay away from draw. Draw's pretty bad for us because of the puff caps. I guess we'll go for Keeper, but none of these are great. Let's go for item chest, summon, draw a spell. Not bad. I mean, it is still draw, so that's a little scary. But I think we'll go for it. Spells chest. Spells chest could be pretty funny. So let's try to go for the remitter. Because if we could get an epic slow spell, it would be great. Let's get rid of both of these. And I think we can even... Well, yeah, we'll hold on to it. I do wonder how fast the monthlies will be next month. Yes, I'll be throwing it on to 4 times speed, definitely. Alright, so we could drop Zed. And let's drop our Omen Hawk. That is a lot of units. We really just need to try to get more stuff out of our hand right now. Alright, we will block that there. Block or use this right here. That draw, not a fan. I think let's go for the wolf. All right, so we are at 11. Yeah, do we want to go for... Sure, we can drop our Zed. And let's drop this here. And then we will drop our Ashe next round. And we'll be able to end. Suppose we could actually... oh, I guess, yeah, we don't have the vulnerable. Alright, yeah, let's go like this.
My skill is unrivaled.
Okay, I did not see it coming that they wouldn't block. Well, I also didn't want them to open attack either. But they're not doing a lot of damage. Alright, GG.
My aim is true.
Paid AI. Hey Toast, I've returned. Missed ya. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back. Relic is triple gatebreaker. Alright, this is going good. Power Rift, this will be nice. Solid card. Being able to play this for free will be really good. Let's try to go for the spells chest. Burst speed, 2 cost. I mean, it's not bad. Heal your Nexus 4 is nice. But draw could counteract that and make it bad. We want to go for one of the slow spells. Slow Frostbite Everyone spells. Yeah, this is okay. We could make a Flash Freeze out of this. 2 to all units. So we could play this. It would go and do 4 damage. That Aurelia is going to suck. This would give us 2 mana gems if we played this. Could go for a rally. I think we'll go for the avalanche. Alright, healer. I think we will actually purchase healing because we're at like half health and we're up against Aurelia. This will be fun.
Fight for the first lands.
But the double rally, yeah. Okay, we'll get rid of some of these. At least Ashe deals with Aurelia quite well. It's decent. So Zed would kill Aurelia. Sold.
Shoulder set, blades sharpened. Plant that lead foot.
Don't
Oh, I hate that card.
this 100 times.
All right, so we could attack, and they would just block it. So I guess we'll pass, but
Royal here's with me.
yeah, if they... Ooh.
Zinea, you are a master of your craft.
And fate has sent you to give my craft purpose.
All right, so 11. I think let's try to drop our Shadow Fiend. Maybe they won't want to attack a Ephemeral. Maybe. And let's drop our Sharp Sight to get it out of hand. Also be a blocker. And then let's use our Flash Freeze.
United in war.
And yeah, we're not going to block these here. We want them to hopefully either not attack or, yeah, only attack with their elusive.
Hang on, sir.
All right, not terrible. All right, we have to go for it this round. Yeah, if we pass, they might do a free attack. But this isn't going to be enough.
My aim is true.
Oof.
All the world on one arrow.
And they're going to do a free attack, and we're not going to be able to block.
Take a moment. Let me step in.
I am a true master.
And all of her stats got reset. If they don't open attack, we're fine. Okay, that was close. GG. Oof. Oh, really is the worst. Let's do a free attack, I think. Actually, I think let's try to reroll for some extra power. Yeah. Alright, don't use all my rerolls. I guess we'll just do Fury. Summon 2 husks. Created cards cost 1 less. Allies everywhere. I don't think any of these particularly help us. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's try a reroll. Explosive entrance, game start, draw 2. I think we'll do this just to try to hit the enemy nexus for a little bit more chip damage. Because, yeah, we don't really want to draw more cards at the start of the game. Yeah, let's go with that. Cease and Desist. Gale Force, Echoing Spirit, 6-star Echo, so fun. Interesting. Alright, Mind Meld or Healer. Let's go for the Healer. So let's go for Savage Reckoner. Yeah, really is the worst. We could actually hold on to both of these so we don't draw 2 more cards, so we actually just have 2 spells in hand, so we're going to have less units stopping our Ashe. I think we're actually going to do that. Really, with Mana Cheat? Yeah. Also summoning their stupid elusive unit at the start of the game. Alright, let's drop our Zed first. I hate that this unit doesn't get frostbitten. That's a little annoying. Alrighty. I mean, technically this would kill everyone. I don't think that is quite enough to be able to end. I think let's actually pass for a moment. And let's maybe pass again.
Let's make this a night to remember.
And let's drop this and kill all their units. All right, and then we'll drop Ashe and end the game. GG.
I'll lead us to victory.
That slow spell that kills 0 attack units / frostbites everyone would be massive. Yes, that's what we're trying to get. That's when we get the 6-star, or that's the 6-star. When we get the slow but steady, that is what we're looking for. Sadly, we haven't found it yet. Sure, that's a decent upgrade. We didn't lose that much health. There's a lot of things. Let's get rid of the Alpha Wildclaw, actually. If we have this in our opening hand, it's just going to take up a bunch of the stat increases, and we can't play it because it's 6 cost, and normally the game is over by then. So let's get rid of this. Let's go for a shop here. Frostbite enemies with 3 or less health. That would go off twice, but I think kind of wouldn't matter. Let's leave and see if there's another shop. There is not. So yeah, let's try to get something better. Sure, I guess. I think we're good. I think let's go for Spells Chest. See if we can get a good slow spell. So let's go for Mist Wraith. Definitely want to cut out followers. Yes, any follower that's going to be difficult to play, we really want to get out of hand. Let's get rid of both of these. Avalanche and Ice Veil, not bad. Oh, it actually got Frostbitten this time. All right, let's drop Omen Hawk. We do not have our Ashe. Solid. Nice. That's good. All right, let's drop this for free. And drop our Zed. And I think we can attack like this. Alright, so we're doing okay, but yeah, no Ashe feels bad. I think let's go for Sentry.
I still see far and clear.
Yeah, we can let this die. It's fine. We'll draw another one. Hopefully we get Ashe. We did not. Yeah, it's kind of rough because we are drawing cards. We're just trying to get our Ashe, but also that means we're eating all of those puff caps, which... Uh-oh. Okay, I thought we were going to have too many cards.
Leaping into action.
I think let's just try to get a lot of damage down here. Trifarian would be funny too. Yeah, Trifarian would be great. This has Spirit. Sure.
They're out there. I'll spot 'em.
We're just getting wrecked by all of the puff caps. It's like we're trying to draw our Ashe, but we are not hitting it.
Look out for reavers.
Feels bad. Let's actually go here.
Still see far and clear. Arrows at the ready.
The thing is, we don't really have any way to get through everyone. And as we kill their units, they're going to get stronger. Yeah, let's just attack and do as much damage as we can. Well, not great.
Light the signal fire.
I think let's play some of these just to get it out of hand. I guess we could recall Zed and then replay him just to get some strikes going. Just because we don't have... We kind of have too many units.
Old maps let young eyes see clearly.
But yeah, the biggest thing is puff caps are just destroying us.
We follow suit.
Then they follow us.
Alright, GG.
I'll lead us to victory.
Oof. We need to heal.
I will unite the Frail Lords. Now begins a new era of peace.
Third attempt against Fiddles with Fiddles. Managed to get Fiddle. Wish me luck. Good luck. Yeah, I guess we'll go for the Rhyme thing. Ashe coming in with the last hit. Yeah, we needed her. Alright, I guess we'll go for the Harsh Winds. It is a bit expensive. Sadly, we did not get any really good slow spells. Oh well. Let's go for Lysandra.
At last, my time is at hand.
I don't like how Ashe dependent this is. The Overwhelmed Relic seems a bit better. I mean, it's good because you're not reliant on powers, but yes, you are reliant on getting your Ashe, definitely. Normally, it's not an issue, though. So we could drop multiple units. Let's, yeah, at least get this out of hand.
Ages pass, yet I remain.
And sure, let's drop this here.
Sisters.
Well, at least we'll have big units for us to frostbite. Alright, we'll just fizzle their attack. That is fine. We could go for a Shadow Shift, but I think we want to get units out of hand. So yeah, that's fine. Alright, so that was their only attack token. We could actually drop Avalanche, and it would give us a bunch of extra mana. We'd still have a ton of units in hand, but 2 extra mana gems isn't bad. I think let's actually go for it. Also, for some reason, when we cast Avalanche, it gives us a ton of power. Why does Avalanche give us a ton of power? It happened before, and now again. I don't really get it. That seems really strange. Like, we could cast it again and get even more power. Because you got Enfeebling. But I don't. I don't have Enfeebling. That is weird.
I'll lead us to victory.
Alright,
I will unite the failure.
GG.
Now begins a new era of peace.
Not really sure why that is going on. You already got Ashe 6-star. How far are you enjoying her? Yeah, I think it's pretty fun. So far, I've just been trying the triple Gatebreaker build. So 6-star Ashe is pretty hilarious. I think this is probably like the kind of most just like brain dead build you can do for a 6-star champion of just drop them and nuke the Nexus. So super cheesy. I do need to try other builds with Ashe, but the 6-star is fun. It gives you more reasons to play defensively, gives you more benefit of using your Frostbite, and yeah, I think it's pretty solid. You can end games pretty fast, and the stronger your opponent is, the more stats you get. It does have the downside, though, of being totally focused on your Ashe. Avalanche was the MVP. Yeah, I don't know why Avalanche gave us a whole bunch of extra power, because we didn't have Enfeebling. See, I don't know what was going on there. But that was really good. For the 5.5 Vex with triple Everfrost. I mean, yeah, that'd be fine. I don't necessarily think you have to go for the triple Everfrost, but yeah, that'll work out pretty well. Being able to get a whole bunch of kills. Falling Killer, thank you for the prime, appreciate it. Hey there, Toast, what build did you use for Misfortune? So Misfortune, kind of my best go-to build for her at the moment. I think I'm just being blind. There she is. Is this. So Shock and Awe, Pack Powder, and Spirit of the Buru. Really good. Buffs up your other units. Also makes your Misfortune really strong. And yeah, destroys. The triple Everfrost is good for ASOL and staying healthy. Yeah, like triple Everfrost definitely isn't bad. I don't think you have to go for that. But yeah, it's still going to be really solid. Isn't Beast Within better here? Not really, because a lot of your units are having a lot of your one cost, you only care about them having the Overwhelm. Also, you don't really have any subtypes, so no, your units aren't getting the extra 1/1, so they're only getting Overwhelm. Whereas with this, you can give Overwhelm, Quick Attack, and Fury to Misfortune. Also, all of your monkeys get the Overwhelm. And for the monkeys, they have Challenger, so they can be the ones grabbing the enemy units. So I prefer Spirit of the Buru. I think it's generally better. And you're, especially with Shock and Awe, you're really just trying to play one drops. You're not really trying to play anything else. So this is normally better. How many 6-stars do you have so far? A lot. Looks like 17. 17 6-stars, and then everyone is at 4 stars, and I only have one champion that doesn't have their 5th star. So everyone's constellation is pretty much completely maxed out. Like, yeah, there's some obvious 6 stars that we still don't have, but outside of like the 1 5-star that we're missing, the other nodes are all also filled out as well. So other than 6 stars and gemstones, we pretty much have everything. We literally have all of the fragments for champions in the game. If we get like a gold vault or anything that gives you like guaranteed champions. It's all just Stardust. And yeah, we're almost at the 500 cap for wild fragments. A lot of this is because we didn't do a lot of the adventures that they put out last patch. A lot of those adventures had like gold vaults in them. And then also we've gotten a ton of platinum vaults so far this expansion as well. From just clearing out all the rewards, getting the battle pass completely finished. I've just gotten a ton of wild fragments and also a ton of chests and everything to just get all the fragments for everyone. Do you use stack deck on any champs? Yeah, stack deck is decent. I think it's pretty good for Darius. It's really good for specific adventures like Lysandra. You normally can't really cut cards, so it's solid there. It'd probably be solid into Fiddlesticks, because normally in Fiddlesticks you also don't want to cut cards, so it'd be solid there as well. I think it'd be okay into Nico, can be okay into Talia. A lot of the champions that you're potentially more wanting passive builds and focusing on your units, it can be pretty good for. I think it can be solid for Fiddlesticks. Yeah, the stack deck is still kind of a niche relic, but it's not terrible. I'm at a huge fragment shortage after this patch. Yeah, not the same for me. Do you know if the 5th Fiddlesticks adventure reward is bugged? It's just 8k legend points and nothing else. I don't know if that's a bug or not. I would hope so. But yeah, for that adventure, I have it fully completed. Yeah, I think for all of the new adventures, I think the only adventure I don't have completely done yet is I still have a couple for Darius, and he just gives gold vaults. So I actually could get even more champion fragments, but I haven't done that just yet. Riot support said it was intended, but they 100% sounded like a bot response. Part of the issue with Riot support is that they have to support all of the games, I think. I think this is how it works. They support all the games, not just Legends of Runeterra. And so a lot of the people at Riot support probably don't play this game. So they're not as knowledgeable just because they're probably playing other games, and they have most of the tickets they take are probably from like League of Legends or Wild Rift or things like that. So if you get a Riot support person that doesn't seem to know about how this game works, I think that's why. Can you try Echoing Spirit, Found Fortune, and Grand General's Counterplan on Misfortune? Found Fortune on Misfortune. So that hit Hired Gun or Make It Rain. I guess trying to Make It Rain. That could be interesting. Found Fortune plus Shock and Awe is pretty good. So I guess, yeah, you're just trying to buff up Make It Rain to potentially give it more damage, make it go off twice. Like, yeah, any of the epic upgrades for it. That is interesting. Let's grab that. Yeah, Echoing is near the top. Gotta wait next patch to get more star crystals. Yeah, that would be interesting. So yeah, try to cut the hired gun. All right, I think we will potentially try that one later. I wrote down in my notes to test that one out, and I'm going to leave that as her saved build. So I think we will probably try that, but I think that's where we'll call it today. I want to try to get all of these edited and hopefully start working on the Fiddlesticks guide, because... yeah, want to get that out as soon as possible. The only issue is releasing 2 videos a day makes that difficult. So we'll, hopefully try to get that out. Probably need to work on it the weekend, but yeah, that's what we'll call it for today. We'll do probably some more 6-star champions tomorrow, as well as a whole bunch of 5-stars. We have like 6-star Gwen to go over, 6-star Lilia, 5-star Aatrox. Was there other 6-star? Oh, 6-star Vayne, right. So yeah, I'll probably test out a bunch of those champions tomorrow, and then probably do this Misfortune build sometime this week. Yeah, thanks for hanging out and chilling for a bit. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time. 6-star Echo, not yet. The champions I don't have 6-starred is like Evelynn, Echo, Aatrox, Jace, Lux, Luminae, Morgana, Vi. Also, we need to do Morgana. Yeah, we have tons of champions we need to play. Yeah, we'll be trying out a ton of stuff this week. We have so many champions, and we got to 6-star, 5-star. Should be a lot. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hope you all have a great rest of the day. Hopefully see you tomorrow. See ya.